Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going cyber with some Sonic the Hedgehog action figures with the digital pack featuring digital Sonic, digital Tails, and digital Knuckles from Jakks Pacific. Before we begin, leave a like, hit subscribe, and comment below your favorite figure in this review. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get to it. Here is the box for the Sonic the Hedgehog classic digital pack of Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. We got Sonic over here, a bunch of words over here, Jakks over here, 3+ over here, the logo on top, and a bunch of legalese and a barcode on the bottom. On one side, we have Sonic doing a classic pose over here, and on the other, we have Sonic doing the same classic pose over there. And on the back, we have digital Sonic and Friends over here, digital Knuckles, digital Sonic, and digital Tails. We also have Jakks and Sega copyrights over here, as well as additional Sonic figures available from a wave I haven't gotten to yet. But 2.5-inch trip, I'm after you. I'm gonna get you soon, don't you worry. Now let's take a look at digital pack Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. And on the inside of the pack, we have the three in a bubble, as well as this beautiful background that I really love. We have a lot of trees and water in the back, as well as some flowers too, but it's nice they put this in here as well. And is that a fan of like emeralds or something? Pretty cool. Taking a look at Sonic's digital head sculpt, it looks really awesome and kind of hard to tell it is him. Oh wait, here it is. I do love all the pixels everywhere, telling the story of Sonic's face as well as the side of his head over here. And taking a look at Sonic from the front, he looks like Sonic from the front pretty much. I like this a lot. We get the ears up here, as well as his eyes and nose down here. The mouth, you don't really see the mouth, but the muzzle's there, and it looks pretty good from angles. It's nice. However, the eyes are kind of painted on, and it's really odd. It does have some outer blur, so that's just, you know, painting stuff, I guess. And it's not really painted that well over here either. I do wish these weren't painted and instead it was just a core of black that housed all these pieces, but yeah, I don't know if they want to do that, I guess. The quills in the back look really nice also. Probably the best feature of this head sculpt. I love how these look. Really though, the face could be improved by a lot. And the head could be swiveled left and right all the way around. Yeah, kind of works actually. Nice head sculpt, well done. The body is interesting enough. I like this kind of cross-like protrusion that is his stomach. It's kind of interesting. And the body surrounding it is okay. You can see that he has more quills as well as his tail on here. That's pretty well done. No spike parts really turn into spikes though, and I think these should be switched around for like a more downward curve, but I don't know. And kind of breaking the rules here are these arms that are rounded instead of being squared off. It's kind of weird for this figure. They look nice. They do have a seam though from being action figure parts, but yeah, it's kind of strange when everything else is squared and then this is rounded. I don't know. And we also have the gloves that look pretty nice. They are kind of like fists, weirdly enough. You get kind of a thumb over here and then fingers over here. It's kind of madness and really weird. And while the body doesn't articulate, the arms do. They can go up this far and down this far and pretty much all the way around over here, kind of. And you do get a swivel at the glove portion, working out pretty well at least, and the same on the other side, but mirrored. Or in this case, copy-pasted. And the feet are the parts I'm most iffy about. Look at this paint. It's really bad on here, honestly. Not too good. And the other side, it's pretty okay. And going to the front, yeah, what are these? These aren't shoes. They're like stairs. It's so awkward and odd. I don't like it. Going around to the back, it's just flat and pretty okay, but man, they didn't mess this up, but they could have tried more on the design, honestly. I don't know. Maybe made them just big blocks and not like his feet were being progressively flattened. Yeah, it's odd also and just weird. And the legs themselves are super stumpy, super stubby, and also have that rounded off portion. Not really the best, honestly. Not a fan. And for articulation, we do get up pretty okay, back pretty okay. You do get a swivel here at the top. Not at the bottom, though. It's kind of... yeah, it doesn't work. I've been trying to get this to swivel, and it just doesn't want to swivel. It's glued in on there, so yeah, that's kind of it. And he also has two peg holes on the feet and a bunch of legalese. The sculpt of Tails' face really translates well to the digital world. I love this. It looks so nice. It's really simple too. Just a few colors and that's pretty much it. Nice, simple, recognizable shapes. The head is mostly round. The ears are flared forward a little bit and those two tufts of hair come down from here. It's really great. I even like how his snout is done with the whiskers as well as his muzzle. And let's talk about these eyes, shall we? They're haunting. They're creepy. They remind me of Tails.exe. Yeah, it isn't that great here, and he's like possessed or something. It's really bad. The sculptors did a great job here, especially with the back of the head too. It looks pretty nice, also flaring off to the side. But yeah, the painters were awful. Hire new ones, please. Sorry. And for articulation, his head does swivel all the way around, and this is a really nice head sculpt. Step up from Sonic. Tails' body shares the same kind of protrusion cross as Sonic's, and the back we'll go over in a little bit. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I like it a lot. Not much to say about it except it houses these giant tails back here. Yeah, this is odd and not really that great. It's not even glued in on the side. Very weird on that part. For articulation on these, you can move them up and down. That's it though. Not too much up and not too much down. There could be more and should be more, and it really doesn't stand them up all that well, I guess. I do like how they taper off, and I like how they look. I just wish they were glued better, and the quality control could be better on these once again. Yeah, kind of a bummer. But going back to the body over here, the hands are pretty much the same as Sonic's, the same swivel, the same up and down. Going all the way around is a little more challenging because of the whiskers. Oh man. Not really being able to get this all the way around, I guess. It's fine though when you do have swivel over here, and it's the same on the other side, but copy pasta. And the feet are marginally better at least. These shoes are nice. I do like how they incorporated his socks in there. That's very well done on those. We still get the odd stepping stones though going down from the socks, and it's kind of odd. It's kind of weird, but I already said that with Sonic. It's even weirder here. I don't know. And we get that strange kind of roundness coming up from the legs as well as the arms over here. At least it's a little bit better though when squared off over here. And we do get up this far, not really that great, as well as back this far. I could feel the plastic not wanting to give on that, and sideways up all the way pretty good. And he also has two pegals upon the feet as well as like some glue or something, and the legalese we're normally seeing on the bottoms of these feet. But what about Knuckles? Right after this. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. And like I've been saying before, but no one's really listening to me, Knuckles is the best. Yeah, this head sculpt is phenomenal. I mean, look at it. It's gorgeous. It's Knuckles. The eyes are clearly defined. The nose is really painted nicely as well. And the muzzle is awesome too. Basically perfect. I also love how he's giving angry eyes with this down step over here. It looks really good. And honestly, some of the best eyes for these digital figures. Love it. But the dreads are phenomenal. Look at these. It is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. It's like almost Egyptian in a way. I love how this looks. Amazing. But with amazing sculpt must come the cost of articulation. We do not get much swivel, sadly. It's okay, but really not savable. But I love this head sculpt. It's amazing. The body is an interesting translation to digital form. I do love how they did that little crest on his chest. That's pretty cute. Looks like a face. It's awesome. His giant Knuckles aside, we'll go over that later. The back looks pretty okay with the tail poking out. It is kind of funny how you can't really tell what his body looks like because it's hidden under all of that hair. And yeah, it looks so good under the quills. Just really nicely done. Even if I can't see that much of it, I can still tell the engineering gone into it. It's well done. But back to these beautiful namesakes. I really love these gloves. They're just phenomenal and super cute. It's wonderful. Again, spikes are just pixels here, and it's so cool to see. They did a great job with these, and they look wonderful from all angles. You can tell these are Knuckles'. It's wonderful. But with the cost of sculpt comes cost of articulation. We do not get that much articulation going up with either side. We do get up going out, which is pretty okay, and a little bit out for that at least. And of course we get a swivel over here. Knuckles punching forward is always a good thing, but yeah, I don't know, having them to his side works out pretty well. It's kind of just two things you can do with them at least. There is also going back though, not that far. It's okay, but going up would have been great if we just didn't really have these here. Maybe moving them, I don't know, it doesn't really work, sorry. The feet are probably some of the best things about the figure, although I do love Knuckles' shoes, so I'm a little bit biased here, but they look like a great translation from, you know, regular to digital. I would not have minded more little tiny pixels on the top of here, but I get that at least, and I do like how his shoes kind of taper off and look. They're supposed to be big and blocky, and that works for this. It could have worked for the other ones, though. That would have been great. The paint is done really well. I can't tell any issues or problems, and the bottoms of feet do have pegs on them in the center, and the paint is really nice, too. This is wonderful here. I love these shoes. They're excellent. And for a height comparison, Sonic stands at about 2.25 inches taller or so, Tails at about 2 inches tall, and Knuckles at about 2.25 inches taller or so. Here they are next to the 2.5-inch classic Sonic and 2.5-inch Mario. And you can see the translation. I personally like this better, but these are pretty cute, honestly, and Mario's just there. Here they are next to the 2.5-inch Tails and Knuckles in normal form, and these look cute. This is better, but these look cute, and I think this is a little bit better, honestly. Here they are next to Metal and Amy, and they're pretty much in scale. I would love to see more digital packs, honestly, and these two should definitely be a part of them. And here they are next to Fang and Eggman, and I do find them to be in pretty nice scale, but I gotta say, the 4-inch Eggman being part of the 2-inch scale works well for me, at least. And here they are next to Mighty and Ray, and yeah, the more digital characters, the better. Give us more. These two, everyone else, that'd be great. And here are the 2.5-inch digital figures next to the 4-inch classic Sonic and 4-inch Mario, and they look really nice together. I wouldn't be waiting for 4-inch digital figures. They're fine in 2.5-inch form and pretty cute. Overall, Sonic for NES. This digital 3-pack was adorable on site, and I really like the Cyber Station level they were in from Superstars, and I think these are just really cute. Sonic is probably the worst of the three, being so busy with his head sculpt as well as the weird feet. The body is pretty okay, but yeah, not the best start to the 3-pack. Tails is very nicely done, though his namesake aren't. Those tails aren't really that great. They aren't glued on correctly. The feet are marginally better, and the head is really great, but yeah, it's kind of a bummer. Knuckles once again saves the 3-pack, and I do think he's the best part of this. I really love how everything is sculpted as well as painted on him. He's quite the winner. So if you're a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Superstars, or digital figures, then you'll love these characters. They're pretty great. I can only recommend getting these if you're a really big Sonic fan or want the novelty of having 8-bit characters, but otherwise, these aren't anything really that special. But make no mistake, in this digital age we live in, these figures are only 8-bit. So which figure here is your favorite? Digital Sonic, Digital Tails, or Digital Knuckles? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.